Alright guys, welcome back to the third update on Tropical Cyclone Freddy, which is re-intensifying today, and to be fair, not very favourable wind shear conditions. Currently wind shear is around 20 knots. That is expected to drop though. Still, it is pretty remarkable how this storm is managing to intensify with such venom. Really tall cloud tops, you can quite clearly see the eye there. Very tall cloud tops, and there will be an update in probably a few hours if the storm intensifies a lot more from now, but currently looking pretty good. It currently has maximum sustained winds of 115 miles per hour. That is 100 knots, gusting with winds of 130 miles per hour, and it is moving west at 14 miles per hour, and currently is no threat to land, as this latest update brought to you by Curtis Simplified. So take a look at the estimates here. ATCF 110 miles per hour, SATCOM with 115, and Curtis Simplified analysis also at 150 miles per hour. We are actually going to put it at 120, but currently we are being a bit more conservative, going along with SATCOM at this time. Take a look at the JTWC forecast turn here. We can see they're expected it to actually reach 110 knots, which equates to 125 miles per hour, and by that point it's approaching, it looks like Rodriguez. And yeah, this is going to be a very long-lived storm. I mean, for most of its life, it's just going to be tracking westward. It's not even really going to differentiate in its track. It's just going to move west until it approaches Mauritius, where the JTWC is finally expecting it to start veering. It looks like south, but yeah, conditions currently aren't very favourable for intensification, but the storm is doing just that at the minute. Take a look at the GFS ensembles, and you can see half of them take it down towards Mauritius, that area. And half of them also take it into Madagascar. And I think if it took it into Madagascar, it would be a much worse case scenario. Because those colours there getting into the reds, which is a pressure at least below 980 millibars. So it could be more around 983 like the model is predicting. And that is a pretty powerful cyclone which would be heading into Madagascar. Take a look at the visible shortwave imagery here, and we can see a very nice storm. It's pretty angular. Really good. The eye is trying to clear out. I believe this is in Mateo France's area of responsibility now, but I might be wrong about that. But it is looking really good. Really good convection around that eye. That is what is giving it 115 miles per hour at this time. If the convection wasn't as tall as it is, it would be a bit weaker, but the convection is just so tall that it is making it really get itself organized. It's probably going to either weaken from now or is going to intensify even more, but that's just something we'll see with time. Take a look at the true color zoomed out imagery here. We can see the storm there looking really good on that front as well. Very tiny, very small storm in that regard as well, and that means the winds in the storm are going to be a lot more ferocious in a much tighter area, a much more localized area of the storm, which of course is going to be the eye wall. You don't need the best satellite appearance for it to be a category 3, whereas with some big storms you need really good satellite appearances for it to be a category 3, but this storm is really looking good. Probably soon going to either weaken, like I said, it's either going to weaken or it's going to intensify. We'll see later on in this storm's life. Anyway, thank you for watching this update on Tropical Cyclone Freddy. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next update. Peace out.